Click. Hello? Okay. Yep. I forgot what I was gonna say. I look like a pinhead right now. I'm delirious. Hello? What? What are you? Okay, hello. Welcome to my room.
Who are you?
It has been a hot minute since you guys have seen this room. Emphasis on hot because I got very sick and I had a very high fever. Probably the most sick I've been in a while. I get sick very often. I don't know what it is. Ever since I moved to LA, I get sick like every other week. I just don't think my immune system is equipped for being surrounded by so many people. I'm already very fragile as it is. The flu is going around and I think I caught it. Very high fever. I was very delirious and I live alone, so that's hard. It's hard to heal yourself when you yourself can't move. My whole body hurt. It was terrible. Not a good experience. Wouldn't recommend. But I am on the last leg of it now. It's almost out of my system. I thought I would film something kind of easier for me to film and edit just because I'm not like 100% yet. Today was the first day that I've left my room in an entire week, and when I left my door, my legs were like trembling because they were atrophied from just laying in bed and like not using them at all. So I need to ease back into work. I thought I would film a little Q&A. They're always good. Just a little update on my life. I'm currently drinking echinacea tea, which is supposed to help your immune system, with some wildflower honey. It is very good. Definitely needs the honey though, because the echinacea by itself is just kind of medicinal tasting. Apparently, it's like a very American thing to put honey in your tea. Didn't know that. Also, apparently, people put cream in their tea. That sounds strange. I am skeptical of that. Everybody at my school is very ill. You know, everyone's touching things, touching each other, making out with each other, and then those people that made out with each other shake my hand or hug me, and then before you know it, the entire school is sick. I am hurt because I didn't make out with anyone. You know, if I was gonna get the flu, I could have at least gotten it by making out with someone, but nope, still haven't had my first kiss. I probably got it by hugging someone for too long. Me and all my friends all got sick at the same exact time. We were all going through it together, but it's done. It's gone. F you, flu. Stupid big head. Okay, maybe I should answer like a few questions and stop talking about how terrible my life has been. I asked y'all on Twitter. I haven't prepared any questions. I'm just picking the ones that have the most likes. And if I sound a little strange, if I answer these questions kind of weird, just let it be. Cut me some slack today. Yesterday I couldn't move. It's a miracle. First question comes from my friend Lil Rabo, aka Cave Town. What's the longest piece of dental floss you've ever eaten? I think a while ago I tweeted, today for breakfast, all I ate was a 6-inch piece of dental floss, something like that. Because sometimes when I'm flossing, I just kind of taste the floss and it's like really good. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but my whole life I've always eaten string, like on blankets and on t-shirts. I like have holes in them because I'll just like chew them. It's something I like instinctively do when I'm like nervous or just like when I'm bored. I just start eating blankets and stuff like that. I don't actually swallow anything, but I just like chew lots of string. It's a problem. My friends all know about my issue. Sometimes I'll be eating string and then they'll be like, Conan, what's in your mouth? And I'll be like, nothing, just part of my jacket that I've eaten. It's like when your dog starts eating something you don't know and then they start like chewing faster. That's like what I do. I just like it. And dental floss is like the same thing. So, you know, skip the oatmeal, skip the coffee, just eat a piece of dental floss for breakfast. Quick and easy and gives you minty fresh breath. Yup-o, yup. Favorite/least favorite thing about living in LA. Favorite thing, accessibility. Everything you could ever want in the whole wide world is here. You wanna drink coffee that comes out of a wild animal's poop? Sure. It's here. You wanna freeze yourself cryogenically? Sure. Least favorite thing, there's just too many people and it's very loud, and I'm an introvert. I appreciate quiet alone time where nobody's watching. I live in an apartment that has many windows, and all the apartment buildings around me are taller than my apartment. So I'm 99% sure people can like watch me while I'm sleeping. It's just unsettling, you know? In Texas, I lived in the middle of nowhere. The only things watching me were like the trees and the stars. But here, weird old Dave at that apartment over there who smokes cigarettes on his balcony can probably see me sleeping. It's just not as comforting. No offense, Dave, but you should stop smoking, because that's not cute. What are the updates on your music? Music is good. It's slow, takes a long time. We've officially written all the songs, picked them out, and booked dates to go record, but probably nothing coming out for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Just takes a long time, and this is my first time doing it, and I want to do it right, and I want to not rush myself. So my apologies, but it's gonna take a while, and I hope that y'all will be happy with what I make. Songwriting is definitely something I really love to do, but it's just a little hard because you really have to like dig inside of yourself to do it. And sometimes there are times when I don't want to dig inside myself. There are times when I just want to forget all the bad things that have happened in my life, and I want to forget about the person that I was in love with when I was in high school. But instead, I have to talk about my high school crush during business meetings with like a bunch of adults. It's just a little weird, I guess, but it's good because it's forcing me to think about these times in my life, and it's really nice to have this like time capsule of exactly what I felt like when I was a high schooler and when I was falling in love for the first time, and when life was just easier and also harder at the same time. That's life, that's music. My posture's so bad, like this is how tall I am when I sit up, but this feels comfortable. What's your Patronus? I actually had to log into my Pottermore account just to see this. I am the wild rabbit. I don't know what that means, but I am wild and I'm a rabbit. I actually really like that because I am really like small, but I'm very fast and you can't catch me, but I'm also soft and cuddly. But I'll kick you. Watch it. Name some of your favorite small artists slash musicians. Name some of your favorite small artists slash musicians. That's a hard word to say. There's one musician who's not really small, but has been my favorite lately, is the artist Sufjan Stevens. I don't really know how to say his name. It's just an F and a J, and I don't know how those work. It's probably like a Y sound. Anyways, love his music so much. He did the soundtrack for Call Me By Your Name, which is a great movie if you haven't seen it. I think it comes out online in like March or something if you don't live in like a major city. It was a great movie. Also a great book. I read the book as well, and the book was great. I think that the movie was very good. The only difference between the movie and the book that was like strange and like didn't really make that much sense to me, in the book they live in separate rooms and there's like a balcony that connects the two rooms. But in the movie, for the strangest reason, they decided, hey, let's not connect them with the balcony, let's connect them with the bathroom, which I feel like really changes the dynamic because like you don't go onto a balcony to take a pee. You go out there to like bask and think and to go spy on your room neighbor. But you go into the bathroom all the time to like pee or poo or shower, so it's just different. I don't know, this is a really weird tangent. Why have I gone on this? What was I talking about? Sufjan Stevens. Great music. Love him very much. I just love his beautiful little angel voice, and I want him to sing me to sleep every night, and I want him to sing me to death as well. I want him to throw his beautiful tiny harp at my face, and I want him to rip my heart out with his tiny little banjo. Makes great music for like thinking and for crying, but also for like rejoicing. Just so good. Just listen to him. Do you have a skincare routine or anything? I actually don't have perfect skin. I think that a lot of people think that I have perfect skin. I don't. Nobody does. You can't really tell on camera. That's the thing. Like DSLR cameras, you can't really tell what someone's skin looks like, but I don't have perfect skin. I have pores and I break out all the time, but I do have a skincare routine. I feel like skin is very, very finicky, and every single person has completely different skin and completely different chemistry on their skin, so I'm a little bit apprehensive about sharing mine because I don't want you guys to like break out your skin on accident because my routine isn't good. But if you'd still be interested in seeing a skincare routine video, then tell me in the comments. I use like all organic and natural things because my skin is really sensitive and I have like combo skin, so if you want it, tell me in the comments. If you don't care, then Don't say anything. If you had to choose one color to wear for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? Blue, easily. Like dark blue. No, like like a dark blue. Like a grayish dark blue. Dark blue. Dark blue. Dark blue is also my favorite color, but it's just a nice color to wear. I feel like my skin is kind of like a yellowish, orange-ish color, and blue very much complements that. And also I just like the color blue. I feel like it's like an easy color to wear, and I would never get bored of it. Blue is a good color. What do you think of Troy's new music? I just had a tiny burp. I love it so much. I'm so excited for the album to come out. My is so good. I bopped to it for like 5 whole days straight, and then he put out The Good Side right after that, and then I cried to that one for like 5 days straight. Very good. I very much appreciate it. I love that it's like a good amount of different from his first album, and I'm just excited. How have you been? Good. How long does it actually take to edit one of your videos? Vlogs usually take me 4 days, and each one of those days I usually edit like 9 hours. But a video like this where I just talk is usually about 2 days, so like 18 hours of editing. 9 hours, but like one of those hours I eat lunch. And then also with those hours, I'm usually like a little distracted here and there doing other stuff, but like 9-hour days of just like editing. And I use Final Cut Pro X, for anyone who's wondering. I get that question a lot. Do you have any advice for someone who wants to make their own music? Download GarageBand and just make music. Don't worry about how many views anything is getting. Write it for yourself. I think you have to have the right motives when you're putting out the music. Don't really listen to criticism too much, but listen to it because it's constructive. But really, if you're starting out, I would just make music for yourself and just play around. Will you open a P.O. box soon? I have some things for you. I was thinking about opening a P.O. box, and I just don't know if I feel comfortable like receiving all these gifts from people knowing that I couldn't give them anything back. You guys watching my things and buying merch and like seeing me when I do things and listening to my music is like enough. You don't have to give me anything. I don't need gifts. I don't know, I just kind of feel bad. What inspires you? What is the main inspiration of your whole creative process? From art/graphics to music, especially music. Basically all of my artistic endeavors, including music and like graphic stuff, is all inspired by my actual life, which is why I can never really like force myself to make something, because it usually comes out after something big happens in my life, or when I'm feeling something, or when I'm thinking about something a lot. It's hard to say because every single thing is different. For anyone who's in a creative rut, the best advice I can possibly give you is just to not think about it and just live your life, see friends, go places, do things by yourself, just explore, because all of a sudden you'll be sitting in the shower and it'll just come to you, because the harder you try to force something, the less chance that anything's gonna come out of it. So don't think about it too much and just live. Those are all the questions that I'm going to be taking today. I hope you enjoyed this little sit down chat. I'm glad I got to catch up with y'all. For anyone out there, wash your hands, be careful, because the flu is here and people are actually dying from the flu, so get your flu shot. Be careful, be sanitary, wash your hands. And with that, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions that you want me to answer, put them in the comments, and if you see anything that you really want me to answer, give it a thumbs up. That way I'll be able to see it. I love y'all so much. See you in a couple days with a brand new video. God bless and goodbye.